Chapter 2: Crossing the Atlantic, the Dawn of a Breed. The salt-laced winds that sculpted the rugged Newfoundland coastline also carried whispers of the remarkable dogs that populated its shores. These tales, carried on the lips of returning fishermen and merchants, spoke of canines possessing an uncanny knack for retrieving, a gentle temperament, and a remarkable affinity for water. While the larger St. John's water dog impressed with its strength and hauling capabilities, it was the smaller, more agile lesser Newfoundland that truly captured the imagination of a select few across the Atlantic. These dogs, with their sleek, water-resistant coats, otter-like tails, and soft mouths, were more than just working animals. They were partners, companions, and a testament to the enduring bond between humans and canines. The early 19th century marked a pivotal moment in the history of the Labrador Retriever, a turning point that would propel the breed from its humble origins in Newfoundland to worldwide acclaim. It was a period of burgeoning interest in canine breeds, particularly amongst the landed gentry of England, who sought out dogs with specific talents for sport and companionship. And among these discerning individuals, two names stand out as instrumental in the Labrador's transatlantic journey: the Earl of Malmesbury and the Duke of Buccleuch. The Earl of Malmesbury, a passionate sportsman with a keen eye for exceptional animals, is widely credited with recognizing the unique qualities of the St. John's water dog, or Lesser Newfoundland, as it was often still known at the time. He was particularly impressed by their retrieving abilities, their uncanny knack for locating and retrieving game from both land and water without causing damage. These dogs possessed an innate soft mouth, a trait highly prized by hunters, which allowed them to retrieve delicate waterfowl without crushing it in their jaws. Beyond their retrieving prowess, the Earl was also captivated by their gentle and tractable temperament. These were not aggressive, unruly animals, but rather dogs that displayed a remarkable willingness to please, a trait that made them ideal companions both in the field and at home. Around the 1820s, the Earl of Malmesbury imported several of these Newfoundland dogs to his estate. These weren't haphazard acquisitions. The Earl carefully selected individuals that exhibited the desired traits: a compact build, a short, dense, water-resistant coat, a characteristic otter tail, and, of course, the gentle disposition and retrieving instinct that defined the breed. He understood the potential of these dogs, not just as sporting animals, but as the foundation of a new and distinct breed. Not long after the Earl's initial imports, the Duke of Buccleuch, another influential figure in the world of canine breeding, also recognized the exceptional qualities of these Newfoundland dogs. He followed the Earl's lead, importing his own stock of St. John's water dogs to his estate. The Duke, like the Earl, was a keen sportsman, and he quickly appreciated the dog's remarkable retrieving abilities and their unwavering loyalty. He became a staunch advocate for the breed, playing a crucial role in its development and standardization in England. It's important to note that at this stage, these dogs were still primarily known as St. John's water dogs, a name that reflected their origins in the Newfoundland capital. The name Labrador Retriever wouldn't become widely adopted until later. The precise reasons for the name change remain somewhat debated, but it's likely that it arose to distinguish these dogs from the larger, heavier-coated Newfoundland breed, which also originated from the same island. The name Labrador may have been chosen simply because it sounded distinctive and evocative of the region from which the dogs came, even though their direct origins were specifically in Newfoundland. The arrival of these Newfoundland dogs in England marked the dawn of a new era for the breed. The Earl of Malmesbury and the Duke of Buccleuch, along with other influential breeders, embarked on a mission to refine and solidify the breed's characteristics. They carefully selected breeding pairs, emphasizing the traits they deemed most desirable: retrieving ability, temperament, coat quality, and overall conformation. They kept meticulous records of their breeding programs, laying the foundation for the breed's pedigree and its future development. The English countryside, with its sprawling estates and organized sporting activities, provided an ideal environment for the further development of the Labrador Retriever. The dogs excelled at retrieving game, their natural instincts honed and refined through generations of selective breeding. They became indispensable companions on hunting expeditions, their intelligence and trainability making them a joy to work with. Their gentle nature also made them welcome additions to the homes of the English gentry, solidifying their reputation as not only skilled working dogs, but loyal and affectionate companions. The crossing of the Atlantic was more than just a geographical relocation for these Newfoundland dogs. It was a transformation. In the hands of English breeders, the breed began to take on a more defined form, its characteristics becoming more consistent and its reputation growing. The foundation laid by the Earl of Malmesbury and the Duke of Buccleuch would prove to be crucial in shaping the Labrador Retriever into the breed we know and love today. The journey from the rugged shores of Newfoundland to the manicured fields of England was the dawn of a new chapter in the Labrador's history, a chapter that would ultimately lead to its global recognition and enduring popularity.